Hey everyone, Meosity here. Welcome back. Today we are kind of going back into the Shroud. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I kind of already did this. However, there was a big technical malfunction, and between things not recording and then when they finally did, my mic didn't want to record my voice at the normal volume. So the game just totally overwrote whatever I said. And for some reason also recorded on the same channel, which is not something you guys would probably know about. But anyway, I'm basically reshooting the end of the second confession. Heads up that I did do it already, so this will show as a completed already when I do complete it, if I do complete it. And on the way to redoing this, I did hit one other hero shrine, and some of the trinkets just will not be the same. So heads up there, but let's go into the Shroud. It does line up just how it did before. I also did confirm that while going into the, I think it was the sluice, is the swine area. It doesn't count towards the regions to the mountain and just kind of resets everything.
Desire will never die.
Uh-oh.
Resentment. The slowest
That's not great.
Deadliest
Although it doesn't change what we're going to be using. It does make it so that Dismas or Barristan pretty much can't use Crush, which we don't use very often, but not great. Otherwise, everything is pretty good. But we'll fix that before we hit the last mountain, I'm pretty sure. The one thing that we do need to kind of try to hit in here is a field hospital if it's available.
Listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
So I'm going to take a quick look at this to see if we can hit one of those, because Barristan here has had, everything. Let's just put it that way. So is there a field hospital I can see right off the bat? There is. If I stay to the right, I will lose the watchtower, but that is fine. Can get another one a little later on if I need to, and still get a hero shrine later to finish a few people off, so we will do that. Alright, so I kind of want the trinket. Cultomaniac and
an artifact of unparalleled power.
That could be really good, but after my last run with something like that, I'm very prone to not using that. Alright, so from here, we still have to stay to the unknown, which everyone's gonna like. God, this just trips me out and gives me anxiety. It's like they're gonna run off the ledge there and fall into the water. We're running into two rough patches already, and we're going to run into a third right there, so we got to be a little careful. After this, at least. I do want to do the fight just to see what I can get, but I don't want to, and I don't want to lose the relics, so I'm going to take that hit to the relationships. They're sturdy, and two of these guys that's sturdy with more health is a little ugly, to be honest. We're gonna encore Dismas right away. Dismas is gonna take aim, so he gets the crit for 2 turns, and dodge and speed. With him being crit, we're going to hit him for 19 damage, and burning him with the trinket that we have. Right, from here, let's light the front one. We're going to Retribution. I don't think this is going to do too much, but we're going to double cross. It'll get a guard and a target on him. Or a weakening on him. Lighting again. I know that's a little bit of a waste, but 25 down to 6. Wow. hold the line to get back in front.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
And with him, we're going to harvest so we can bleed both of them. Harvesting again. Um, 6 to 12, or we can just do this. That way we'll do max damage and double damage. I think that's how it works. We're gonna blight the back one. That way it's taking 8 damage around. He does not have it, so we're gonna Retribution again, so they're still going at him. And we're gonna see if we can finish off this back one. Has 4 health, so we just need to do a little more. Thor. It's gonna die on its next turn, I'm guessing. Let's get this off of Barristan, I guess. Actually, no, let's do this. He's gonna get pretty hurt. That's something I didn't want to have happen, but we're gonna hold the line. Encoring. So we can indiscriminate science. Well, that didn't do what I thought it would do, because we can't do it on Barristan here. But we can do it on him, healing the Jester.
Of trust.
We're going to use a bear trap since we need to do that for the Plague Doctor. And then moving forward. And then we can heal Barristan and get the stuff off of him. He dies, yep. And then, because I don't want to use Crush,
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
alright, and let's just finish him up, I guess. Healing what we can.
Impeccably timed.
Probably could have topped off Barristan, but
In crisis, no gain is insignificant. The loathing abates.
not horrible. There's the Hoarder, so we might be able to buy a few things, but we gotta be a little careful with the spending. There's a whiskey for later. Alright, so what's this? Death's Door. Nothing I want too much here, to be honest. We are going to get the playing cards, we're going to get the whiskey, a few other things that might not be bad to grab at this price, and since we have a bunch of relics, so I think I'm going to grab the Stimulating Poultice so we can have another person go faster. And I'm kind of tempted to get the Whittling Tools, but I think we're fine on stress for now. And we'll call that. We do have to go to the hospital.
But do it quickly. If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Well, we didn't have to, but it's probably the best choice we have right now.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
If I can drive, I can hit some of these. Almost sounds like hitting a baby, and I don't like it. Or a baby scream, you know? Alright, so Curmudgeon is the one I want off. Absolutely. Blundering would be good to get off, but let's look at this other stuff really quick. Resolute is another one, just so he can, like, drink with other people. He has Defiant locked on him. We're going to keep that locked on him. I want to get rid of Out of Time and Space, or Lost in Time and Space, because when stress damage, he has a chance to get stunned, which is really bad, even if it gives him +8 speed.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
And that is literally all of her skills that she uses. Going forward, Amateur Armorsmith with the trinket he uses is absolutely amazing. If he can keep that on, that's bonus.
Strength comes in many forms.
And then we don't have any more for anything else, so let's move on. I think that was really well spent. Because a 5% chance for him to get the improved guard is amazing. They want to go to the unknown, otherwise it's a battle with a battle. And we know what's there rather than this possibly being a rough patch, which would get us absolutely nothing.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Alright.
Once she had a sliver of decency. Now only greed.
Oh! 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 She's new.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Antiquarian.
The subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Invigorating vapors, protect me. I can't believe they made her into an enemy. Apply and hit, burning, max health. Oh, wow. Okay. 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 So I do have a plan here. We are going to use Take Aim first, just to get him the 2 things a crit. That's fine. With the Plague Doctor, we are now going to Blight both of them. Retributioning, so they attack Barristan. And protected by this crack shot, I think. So we are going to do the Encore. And it probably will. Yeah. So I probably should have just gone for the Antiquarian, to be honest, but yeah. Alright, from here, let's Light Grenade won't do anything because it protects me. So let's Blight. What I want to do will hurt us more than help. So let's remove this. And we're going to harvest. That's going to go at the Hatchet Man again, but it's worth a shot. Quite literally. I see her game. Okay.
bafflement and vexation.
Well, we can blight him. That's an easy way to get to him.
Cooperation is the key.
Fade to black. He's gonna die on his next turn. Joke's on you, he's gonna die. So we are going to double cross. Encoring. So we can hold the line. They're gonna die, just leaving them. And then we just have to get through their dodges, I think. Retribution. And now let's see what they do. It's just... This will get rid of the dodge, but they're going to put it right back on, so... Oh, they didn't. Wow. Let's Indiscriminate to heal him. Bolstering.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Very nice. And pop.
Lethality
Death
writ
Door.
large.
This was another fight I was not expecting. Royal Summons for the Jester when moving, 10% crit. Layout skills, remove 1 negative token. So that could be useful. It bobbles an inventory over 25, remove negative token. Alright. Not the best stuff, but definitely worth using. I don't think he gets dodged very often, so I'm going to take off Burying Patriarch. And I don't have very good things on any of them. Stress and Death Blow. I think that's going to be a little more important. And Bobbles of 25. We might be able to negate. I know that's less damage on him, but negate any bad things happening to Sermenti here. And then, because we literally don't have room. Suppose I have to get rid of more stuff then, huh? I had 2 more slots. Speed and strength. We'll take the speed and strength, getting the relationship stuff up with them. Alright. Up in resistance. Take aim. Look at all those buffs. Encore. Right away, let's take out a bosun. One of the buffed ones. I think they just have the same things, so it doesn't really matter who. Start blighting with him. Retribution, forcing them to attack Barristan. He doesn't have anything to force him forward, so we're just going to do this, hopefully killing the... I guess we won't kill the bosun, but... That will, though. Very nice.
Righteous action.
He's dazed, so that's fine. We're gonna keep Noxious blasting. Get him eating away. Play the loot. Keep going at him, I suppose. Not gonna buff up. Not gonna bother with that. It's 8, he has 32, so we're gonna keep eating away at him. Razor Wit. Gonna need to fix that. Stand fast. Another bullet in him.
Excellent work.
And since the blight is probably going to kill him, let's indiscriminate science just for a slight heal.
Unpleasant.
There's a mastery for us.
This work is noble.
Might use that later.
Necessary.
I'll take a look at that at the end. That might be good on either
The loathing.
the Black Doctor or Barristan. I'm really not sure how to pronounce that name, to be honest. I'm just keeping it as a default, but
Desperate to survive the rising tides, the fisher folk of the coastal provinces resorted to a debased worship of the sea.
alright. Encore. Hey, game. Oh, good thing we had that buff on us. And let's take him out. Or at least try to. Luck hitting Dismas there. You're healing yourself. And Retribution. Alright, 6 and 2, so let's just... Really? Okay. We're gonna highway robbery and steal those. Lighting the hatchetman.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, one down. I don't think he can hit the Plague Doctor, so we're good on the front. He is gonna bolster for the stress. And then, I suppose, keeping on him. It's 4, he's got 6, so probably gonna take him out with the Jester, to be honest. So let's start working on the cannon. At least he's not at that store anymore.
And methodical appliance of harm.
Let's get the Retribution on for when it fires. Going to steal those tokens again. And boom.
A master stroke. Traveled, trapped,
Cool.
held captive by fear.
Alright, no one is stressed out. I really don't want to do this, but if it kills it...
Greater threat.
There's another mastery.
Dare.
And maybe we'll heal a little bit now. There's a watchtower. I'm probably going to go towards the assistance encounter. If we're over encumbered, I'm probably going to get rid of this. Just because I don't want to hit the rock patch there, let's go here. We have flapjack, so no use keeping the stale bread. A little cleaning out there. Alright, can he? No, he can't, so we're gonna take aim. Gonna take the chance to heal with Flag Doctor. I was hoping he wouldn't do that, but okay. We are going to then de-stress, I suppose. It's not the biggest deal if these guys are left alive. 0 damage, that's actually kind of funny. Alright, and then Retribution. Then, that won't do enough, but it will do quite a bit.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
We're going through Encore. Taking this one out. And can we heal a little bit more? We can. And just to finish off the fight,
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
I really don't need more adrenalizing ash. I think I already got rid of one. Probably need to get more flame at this encounter. Minus flame, but plus combat, plus flame, combat, or plus a lot of flame. So let's just get this, see what we can find.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
Was that against the enemy party? And we'll leave it. I don't think we need this second thing of flapjacks. Just in case we find something else.
Rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes of indistinct ideas.
Trinket or minus stress. We'll go for the trinket.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
That's actually kind of interesting. I'll take that. And I think I'll get rid of that for it. I know he's not entirely blight resistant now, but that kind of is what it is. We're going to get rid of the spacious trunk. I don't think we need that either. We are going to run into a rough patch though, darn.
You must survive this onslaught short-handed.
Alright, so take aim. Pair. I want to blade him out since he has all that guard on him and he's going to keep getting more.
An unavoidable end.
And we're going to Retribution. Would you have guessed to that? Oh no. He's who I didn't want to have repair then. And can we encore to have him have an extra attack? We can. Wow. Interesting. So let's go to the Woodsman.
Pendus.
Not that that was the best choice, I was just curious. Lighting to get rid of the guard. It looks like he needs to get rid of some stress, so... Yeah, let's just get rid of the Woodsman. Here.
The slow suffering begins.
Retribution to get that attack back. And we'll take out the Wainwright soon, probably our next turn. And then we can work on the school, that's a pain in the butt. Alright, it'll go down on its turn now. Well, one way or another it did. We do really need to de-stress here.
There is comfort in company.
Alright, so we are going to work our best at getting those tokens away. De-stressing. Retribution, maybe he'll attack Barristan? I'm not sure on that one. And let's oh, actually.
Bafflement and vexation.
Get rid of that stress. And then we can do this, lighting him. That way he'll get eaten away. And there we go.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains. The timbers creak, the wheels groan, but we press on nonetheless.
Everyone's a little stressed out from that. What do you guess to that? Alright. Shrine of Reflection. The only person who can actually benefit from this now is the Plague Doctor.
Chapter 5. Do no harm. Disposal of the body was a procedural affair. A carboy of acid would dissolve the thing and no evidence would remain. In the weeks that followed, however, she found herself unable to focus, sitting motionless at her desk, paralyzed by the ceaseless wailing that reverberated in her mind.
I mean, I would be too. Disorienting blast, shuffles, daze, and... okay. And magnesium rain, burn, and clear corpse. That's an interesting one. I think she's the only other character other than the runaway now that has a burn damage. And it's on everyone. So that could pair fairly well with the runaway if you decided to use. It would get rid of some of her other very good stuff, so you'd have to decide how and where you want to use it. Uh-oh.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Alright, so let's go about this a little bit weird. Let's bear trap him.
The fiend's strength dwindled.
Hey, game. I do want to encore. And then we're gonna grape shot, getting rid of both of their guards. She is going to light the altar. Bearston's gonna retribution. And get that combo up and going. Grape shot again. I think the altar's gonna go down.
On to the next.
This little bugger goes, Sermenti goes, Sermenti's going to... oh no, Sermenti stays. We're going to light him.
A slow dissection.
Bolster getting some stress down. And loot getting more stress down.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
I'm going to let him burn down on his own for a bit and go at one of these cherubs. Very nice. Fading to black so we can get him down faster. Healing up. Distribution, so they'll go at him. Let's try to get this little bugger now. He'll go down now. Nope, this, okay. With him, let's try to get Dismis's stress down. He's probably going to die on his turn, so we are going to light the cherub. Bolstering Sermenti, so his stress goes down. Grape shot. Oh, I thought he's still in row 2. Never mind. Oh well. We are going to encore Dismas though. So we can pistol shot. And the cherub is really not looking good now. It's probably going to die on this turn, so we're going to see what we can do about some stress and relationship stuff.
Intended to.
And with that being said, bam.
A petty hindrance.
Flame, that should be enough to get me where I need to go. 9 leagues to the end, so I had that right before the ring part.
Agony by accumulation.
That is not great. Alright, so slight plan here. A little different than normal, but still taking aim. We are... keep hitting the wrong button when I try to do that. We are going to play getting them lighted and taking one of those off. We are going to actually encore her. Get another one of those off.
The slow suffering begins.
Stan's gonna bolster. Six and 28, so we are going to take a shot there. And it's probably gonna burn down on its turn.
Steady yourself. Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Alright, healing Serventi, taking all those debuffs off.
But a welcome one, nonetheless.
We are going to hold the line, get him back to front. Inspiring 2 and get rid of that stress. Let's get started. 6 turn. Let's highway robbery, get rid of that block. Doesn't get rid of the worship, but that is what it is. Fading to black combo. I think if something like that was still gonna happen if I left him alive. Alright, lighting him. Retribution. And the cross won't do much. Neither will that. So we are just going to take a huge chunk out of the Cardinal. And he is going to de-stress. Lighting again. And I guess de-stressing himself. Since I really don't want to get Dismas weakened. Now that he's in row 2 technically. Encoring Dismas for another grape shot.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Probably should heal him. Change him so they go at him. Die on his turn, so we're going. We'll steal the dodge. They really need to reword that since you don't really steal it, you just take it
Measure out
away.
your violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, okay, first I was a little bit worried there. Right, healing.
Passion quiets the howling mind.
And let's finish up the cardinal. Very nice stun. I would just get rid of those, so let's just finish him up.
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
Now that he's at death's door, 1 or 2 more hits will just pretty much auto-kill him. Speaking of which, dismiss, double cross. Alright. Another mastery. Don't really like that idle thought one. Round end, minus damage. So we can take these. Won't let me take bubbles, so get rid of steel bread. And we'll head to the inn and get ready for the mountain. Heal up on the way to there, which will be important.
A fortifying meal, a strong drink, and finally, rest.
Alright, let's use a bunch of items.
The place is a little worse for wear,
Rummager, Winded,
but familiar nonetheless.
Armor Repair Cat Barristan, everyone gets flapjacks. Improvise strategy for the guard. Soothing Poultice, just so dismiss, and I think I want it on Sarmenti, don't get burned. Speed on dismiss and Sarmenti, because that is important. Disease resistance on Barristan, because he's going to be hit the most. And then let's try our luck with these. Alright, very friendly, very friendly. So 1 whiskey with dismiss might max him out. Or do that. Provisioner, do we have more cards? Alright.
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I'm having really bad luck with that stuff. So 1 whiskey still. Needs 4th Barristan. Okay. Don't think I'm gonna get that, but we can do what we can. Should probably get more of these. Stun resistance is gonna
Something
be big.
to ease the rigors of the road.
That's move resistance. I don't want that. I really don't want him getting stunned. And don't want him.
Learn what can be
Got 2
taught,
mastery points.
that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
If I recall correctly, and I probably don't, we are going to want as much damage as possible. I think I'm going to try out double tap. I'm going to get rid of Stand Fast for strategic draw. Upgrade Hold the Line. And then we can get more blight damage on Noxious Blast. Alright, those are good. We wanted to trade out double cross for double tap. And green right.
Each improvement, a
No,
new
this is gonna
variable
matter.
in the equation of your fate.
And let's go to the mountain. Wait, first. Don't need the flapjacks, so
Reconfigure. Meet each
just in
challenge
case
on
positive
its own
relationship
terms.
download is going to happen, and then traveling heal, so they heal up a little bit more. Alright, let's do this. Respectful.
Tried
Okay,
and tested.
that's better than it was.
A bomb
Pistol
to be
shot,
counted on.
crush. Ooh, that pissed him off before now. He's good with. Let's dodge. That's power. That's power for Fate to Black, and power for doing one of our moves. Encore empowers her, and Noxious Blast gives him a dodge.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Take aim de-stresses her. Discriminant science de-stresses him. That's huge.
While the heart still beats,
And Empress does
desire will
nothing.
never
so
die.
Use it, but Plague Grenade heals Barristan. That's gonna be pretty big too. So we attack heals. Alright. Let's see how this works out.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Well, they're fully healed. Now if we can get that wind chime to work. Right, ingress. Alright, we're gonna want to take out the altar and probably the cherub. So, Encore. Just out of curiosity, 9 to 14, and double tap does more, really. Okay, so taking. Out of curiosity. No, because now it has a dodge, but that would do 21 too. Oh. Going to highway or robbery to get rid of that stuff. Then on dismisses next turn, he's going to attack by grenading, getting rid of the tokens there, lighting them. And good old Barristan, Retribution. Now that they don't have tokens on them. That's 3. It's going to be hit for 19. Yeah, let's take him out. Light grenade again. Altar goes down. Huge chunk out of the little guy there.
Early results are
Scream is
encouraging.
something else. Bolster,
A
stress our
simple
mentee.
kindness.
Now we just gotta worry about this big guy. Which isn't much, to be honest. Inspiring Tune, getting the stress down. Double tap, let's do some damage on him.
Lethality writ large.
Fade to black. Bop. We are gonna heal that. Retribution, so all those big attacks go hit instead. With 75% less damage, we are going to de-stress him. Alright, just for curiosity's sake, double tap still does a lot more damage.
anxiety.
And there he goes.
Insidious fears.
I am going to de-stress a little bit more. He's going to die on his next round. Probably should have double tapped. Oh well.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Alright, and on to the last boss.
The colliginous cathedral, malign temple of the Iron Crown. The Seething Sigh, stertorous avatar of ill-concealed rage.
Alright, so the big thing about this guy is if you don't take these breaths out, he just does so much more damage on his turn, so we're going to do what we can here. So Dismas is going to take aim. I'm not sure if that's going to be like on his very next turn or if that's like his very last turn, but either way it hurts. So we are going to pistol shot that. If you do enough damage, it loses all the air in the lung. Now that I can, I'm going to light him.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Didn't like that. Retribution. There he goes again. Darn. Let's grow speed.
Excellent work.
And then I guess pistol shot this one again so it doesn't go off. I think they only have 10 health when they do that. And that removes burn. So we're going to have to remember that. I'm going to save it for later that is Barristan. It's pretty good at health stuff. Requires comboed, alright. I'll have to remember that one too. Keeping the blight and stuff on him. We are going to throw stimulants on Dismas just for a little bit later and bait that combo him. They can take out this one, so we are going to double tap them. Actually, first let's crow's feet.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
16 or 12 to 18. Let's take aim. Lighting him. Yeah, it's gonna be this last hit, so we're going to crush it. As well, that's not good.
This is no time to falter.
Doing what we wanted to do last time, double tapping for 20 damage. Going to repeat that process actually.
Cooperation is the key.
I think I can survive another one of those.
A brilliant conclusion.
I can just chunk him out faster. Lighting him.
Lethality writ large.
then, there we go. Oh, that didn't get rid of it. Wow.
What is it then? That takes
Must be
us
like
back
12
so
health.
intently from the abyss.
We are going to have to heal her. I'll do that. Into 17. Is that above or below? Either way, it does more than what I need it to. But just did it again. Just to be sure, we are gonna grape shot this time. Actually, no, Sarmenti goes. So, yeah, because I want to do some of this. We're definitely going to have to do a few other things here. I'm just going to use science. Get her debuff off and heal her. He is going to have to crush this. Got rid of the breath.
Empowered.
Okay. And de-stressing. Breath, that one. Alright. That's what pistol shot's for. We are then going to fate weapon. How much? There's... Yeah, that would only give us 6, okay. So let's put some more light on. And burn, nice. And I'm gonna de-stress actually.
Lenity. Rage.
Just to make sure that doesn't go off.
Acts that drive back the darkness.
But this is where things get bad. So now I've got to take out both of them. Or I can do 62 health worth of damage, like now. Which I don't think is going to be a thing. So we're going to pistol shot. Razor wit. Plague grenade. And that got rid of that one. Okay, good. And then combo one. Those dodges are adding up. Okay, so 36 this time. I honestly think Dismas can do more than Serpentine. We're gonna encore. Pistol shot. And then we're gonna grape shot. Light grenade. Should get rid of this one. Huge chunks of health from the blight, so like 2 more rounds until death's door. Then you're gonna take out this one. I need to heal, so I think I need to go on the
Fight
offensive
through
here.
the fatigue.
Okay. So that's 4 to 5. That's 2 to 4. Just for curiosity, 2 to 3. So 4 to 5 out of his 11 health. Get rid of that. Suppose he can use that. No, alright. 4. Critical heal, nice. Death blow, alright.
Your fault was not in burying your furies, but in thinking they would accept such a fate.
Resentment purged. Not an easy fight if you don't plan that, like, hey, we're targeting first row then
The
fourth.
Odyssey strengthens you.
bunch of candles to upgrade the group with. I'm not going to scoff at that. 83. That'll be very nice. So we're going to use those candles probably to start unlocking a lot more stagecoach and trinket stuff now, based on the fact that almost everyone has paths that I would like now, I think, and just overall quality of life stuff to get runs done easier. And otherwise, we will start going into the third confession then. So with that being said, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.